What's up, guys? So I thought I would make a quick video here to explain kind of what was going on with my LE. So some of you said check for air leak, which I was already kind of planning on doing. I took a little soapy water in a spray bottle and I sprayed it all around the boost area right in here. And for one thing, there were some bubbles coming up in here while I punctured the CO2. So I wiped it off, checked these screws, and they were a little bit loose, not snug. So I tightened them up and then emptied the CO2, put a new one in. Numbers were a little better, but they were still pretty bad. So I put another CO2 in, repeat, kept doing it. Used damn near this whole box. Except for the oil. I don't have the oil in there, of course, but I got 3 left. Before I said, well, something's wrong with these. It's got to be. So I used my other Byrna CO2s, if that's what you want to call these. More or less, technically lists, if I'm pronouncing that even right. I tried a different CO2 from another box. The 6 boxes I got, and started coming up between 340, 360 first shot FPS. So I used it up. I waited a while, let it get room temperature. Took another CO2 out of another box. Same thing, between 340, 360 FPS. Again, I let it warm up, room temperature. Put another CO2 from a different box. Same outcome. Repeat with the Byrna CO2s. So that's when I decided to make a video with the 3 CO2s. With these, they're technically lists, not Byrna. I'll get into that real quick. I'll just come out and say it real quick. I did talk to Byrna today. They were real nice, called me back, and if I remember correctly, they said basically they're trying to find someone to make their CO2s because they're having a hard time finding someone now to manufacture their brand. But these are the same spec as their other ones, Byrna's CO2s. So supposedly this company here made these with the same spec, and if I understood correctly, for some reason, Liss, that company, packaged them up in Byrna box, and they were not supposed to put their name, Liss, on there. They were supposed to leave that off. If you guys know the older CO2s, they only really had, sometimes they would say Byrna. The newer ones, the Byrnas, would just have like all this important stuff with no name on there, which is fine. So technically these are Byrna CO2s, just, to Byrna specs, but Liss, that company who manufactured the CO2s for their specs, for some reason failed to take that name off of there, which confuses everybody. So it's not actually Byrna's fault. It's that stupid company's fault there, Liss. So anyway, getting back to the CO2s, these CO2s, there's something wrong with them, the way they were filled. That's my conclusion. So I talked to Byrna, and they're going to send me out a new box. They wanted me to send these back to them. I said no problem, but nearest UPS store that I'm aware of is by an hour, if not a little over an hour. I figure 2 hours there and to and from just to mail us back. Because in my town, UPS drop-off site is no longer there, which sucks in case I gotta bring back or mail in one of my Byrnas for service right now. So they said, don't worry about it. They just wanted to check the specs to make sure the company didn't screw those up. But so it's really not Byrna's fault with this. It's that company. Must have been programming software or something. They forgot to take the graphics off. I don't know. But I made a video, not with this one here, but the other boxes that basically say that. If you guys watched, I made like a 2-3 minute quick video for you guys. And I got 350 first shot off, which honestly, that's not too bad. I'm happy with it. But then I went to the other one, Special Forces or something like that, CO2. And I don't even remember the numbers on that one. That's what Byrna sent me, which was nice of them. But I used numerics, and that's when I got, I think it was 392. I can't remember offhand now. Too many numbers. But I made a video on all those, and heck, I'm happy with it. I think one of the you know what? That first shot, the first shot off was 400 something. My X-Radar, the red one, only goes to 399, so it was somewhere over 400 FPS. I think that the 392 was the second time I used the numerics, so I didn't make a video of it. I believe that was it. Either way, I'm happy with those numbers. That's a major improvement with FPS from SD and EP, even though I still love those. But yeah, I thought I would throw that video out there for you guys and let you guys know that maybe check your screws here if you're having issues, because that could be your issue. So check all your screws. Don't over tighten them. Just make sure they're snug, because some of these were loose when I first got it. This one here was almost all the way out, and I tightened it up. So like, share, subscribe, and more videos to come. Thanks for watching.